Okay. Eden is a super volcano here, and this entire eastern seaboard of Australia is old volcanoes which are all linked, they all touch with seams of quartz. So if you make one seam of quartz breathe light in quicker, you make them all breathe light in quicker. And what happens is when the Mother Earth goes to make clouds out to sea, she pulls fresh water out of the ocean, increasing the salt level of the ocean. And therefore, if the salt gets more concentrated, it can help dissolve the titanium from Fukushima's nuclear power plant. Right? Now, I've got another photo here where this is all radioactive. If I don't keep the gold up on the house, the radiation comes back. So it's vital that I keep re-spraying outside with the gold paint. Now I'll show you the rest of the house and explain how it works. Hold on, just film that. This is a fluke. One day I was lazy and I threw the coffee grounds out and it made a heap of cloud. Now, believe it or not, everyone can do their bit about radiation with coffee grounds in America. I know you've all covered in radiation and the government's doing nothing about it. What you can do is just tip your black coffee on the road. That's the biggest rock you can probably touch. I use quartz at home, but coffee grounds on quartz helps the land breathe in and out and burn off the radiation to the outer atmosphere. This is pumice stone. It needs a bit of a tidy up, but it still works. When it's full of water, depending on what the sun's doing, everyone knows what the sun looks like here. The pumice stone moves to one side of the bed or the other. I've got to tidy it up, but essentially solar flares are absorbed by quartz. Okay, now this house is in a huge super volcano called Eden that is full of quartz. And there's a seam of quartz that's right underneath the house. And I'll show you. It's all like grown. I should have whippersnipped it. These two beds are all surrounded by quartz that was built 100 years ago. This is a 128-year-old house. The fault line runs through where the crack of the concrete is, and it runs right through the middle of the house. This one here with the coffee on it. Right, that's the fault line. Okay, and the fault line runs right through. Follow me. Good boy. Anyway, because the seam of quartz is underneath this floorboard, I've put pumice stone paint from really short little tiny bits to long wave pieces to help the quartz absorb the light quicker. Now I've put pumice stone pointing mud underneath the piers in this house, and I've got pumice stone paint on the hot water system coming on the water. Believe it or not, the hot water system, and I've got in gold. Have a quick look at the roof. Right, she's treble and bass. The grey is treble and the red is bass, and they improve one another because they use gold as an interchange. Mother Earth, the mantle uses red to make grey when she's sucking in, and when she's pushing out grey to make red. You won't find that on Google. Alright. Now this is where, like I said, the seam of quartz is underneath, and I've read the send and receive, and I've done all the pumice stone paint. Have a quick show the people the pantry, and see how I've got all these planets. I call them the planets anyway. All the different. My parents have put all their crap in there, but it still works. Essentially, the bass and the sound waves come up and go through the stereo. I've used the stereo to find where the gravity waves are using acoustics. So this place is like an opera house. It's very acoustically savvy. We've got yellow, which is the send, blue, which is the base. I can devote this room to the sun god. Blue and yellow is her favourite colour. Alright, and she's got a gold chimney. Believe it or not, the three chimneys are like giant magnets. Two of them are on one side of the fault line and one's on the other side. The red one's over here. She's on the long wave, well, actually, sorry, the short wave side of the house. And that one communicates to the seams of quartz down on Aisling's beach. Doesn't she look beautiful actually, the pink and gold. That's a treble room. I used to have lung cancer and I cured myself of it with that room. It's all piano. Thousands of hours of piano music have gone into that room. This one is a bass room. Okay. The light meter. And she's got yellow shock waves painted in underneath the bathtub. As Mary Greeley would know on the Yellowstone site, they're very radioactive, the porcelain. They talk to the moon, believe it or not. Not many people would realise that these old galvanised bathtubs are moon active. And she's got the red receive around the bathtub with the gold interchange with the treble or the grey paint. So it's all treble and bass, treble and bass. So when she's breathing in, breathing out, I'm trying to help the land breathe in and breathe out quicker. Essentially that is the power, increasing the power of salt. Salt is a crystal. So, okay, next one. This is probably like Alicia and Jack's bedroom. So this is actually meant to be yellow, but a bit of stuff fell on it and turned it to a green. Well, it seems to be mostly yellow now, it looks like it's faded a bit. But this is designed to push the light down. That's why I got all red on the base. And you've got the grey treble with the red base and the gold interchange. Essentially, the whole house is designed to help the planet breathe in and out light a lot quicker. What about fish and later, Georgie? This is Mum and Dad's room. Now initially I had the bed up here. Because we had the grey shortwave above Mum, she was coughing and spluttering like a dog. So I moved the bed to have the slightly less treble so that Mum could breathe better. I found the pink was very good for breathing. Pumice stone, there's pumice stone paint in it. Obviously with the decorative gold done. So, isn't she gorgeous? Anyway, she's the same again, but she's designed to push the energy this way. If you see the base colours, the red, the base, and the blue, they're to suck the energy towards the front of the house. Okay, so this is taking the energy from the kitchen and pushing it towards the front door. This is the paint room. This is good advertisements for British paints. This paint fades the best. I've got lots of other paint that are constantly re-golding the house. This is how you fight Fukushima's radiation. So, if anyone wants to contribute, I need lots of gold paint. And if Donald Trump's interested, I need real gold paint that doesn't fade. That would be my dream come true. The whole thing done in real paint, real gold. And that room, show them the roof and whatnot, is designed to push the energy towards the front poles. I'll show you. Oh, you're good on it. You're filming it all. Now, this one's designed to pull the energy from the sky down. This is the room. Now, this room is the first one I started with, and to be honest, that needs to be done gold. All the edges need to be done gold to amplify the treble. This room is designed to push towards the east coast, right? So she's all treble. It's all. When I was painting this room, the pumice stone paint was like oatmeal. It was so busy spinning that it was all bubbling up like, looked like porridge. Alright, now I've got base on the outside to help pull the energy towards it, to suck it in. That's why she's got so much good acoustics. It's all treble and bass, and so that they don't interfere with one another because they're short wave and they're long wave waves. So effectively they will find where they want to go, and that's what creates clarity in the music. So come and have a look around. The figure eights, I'll show you, I'll do one outside in a minute. They fade all the time, I have to redo them. I'll just do them now. Every now and again I have to go and redo the figure eights. You follow me? I shouldn't really be painting in a suit, because I don't understand how the world works. It's all about image rather than spirit. I'm more of a spirit person. I'm happy in shorts and t-shirts. But essentially, where the paint's flaked off is where it's sending. And so I have to re-gold all of this. The whole house I have to continually re-gold it. So come under here. Got gold paint underneath. It's all treble and bass. Okay? So come out the front. This paint fades the best, which means that Mother Earth uses it the most. And what she does, because the fault line runs right through the middle of the house, she picks the bits of the gold to help her breathe. She will pick the eyes out of it. And effectively that's what's happening when the paint fades, is that the mantle is using the goodies to effectively heal herself. This is like her bacteria fighting antibiotics. So that's how you fight Fukushima, folks. Essentially improve the power of the salt. So there is something that can be done, right? And anyone who's interested in helping contribute some gold paint, come to 38 to 40 Flinders Street, Eden, or 31 Mitchell Street because it's a corner block. All right, thank you very much, Darren Edmonds.